Yes, guys. I never wanted to ever in my life do a video like this, where we're speaking about the loss of life. We're speaking about the loss of a human being, you know. Um, that was never ever an intention or never ever something that I thought I would have to do on my channel, which is based around sports, which is based around majorly football. And I never thought in my life that I would be talking about the loss of a football player in his prime years. Somebody that you watch week in, week out, playing as well for one of the biggest football clubs in the world. Never thought we'll have to be doing this. But I just want to say first and foremost, RIP to Diogo Jota, RIP to his brother Andre, and God bless his family. Prayers out to their families, both of their families. Both were married, kids. Just prayers out to them. This is a heartbreaking moment. This is truly tragic, and it's just something I feel like I want to speak about to my viewers. Too much of time we look at football players, we look at athletes as robots. We look at them as, I don't want to say we dehumanize them. We really do humanize them. We don't look at them as one of us. Some people idolize them. Some people see them as role models. Some people see them as people that they can never get to. And in that way, we kind of don't put life into perspective when it comes to athletes. And this is one of them moments which puts life into perspective and puts the way you see things into perspective. These people are human too. They bleed blood just like they if you cut them, blood will come out just like it does for yourself. They ain't any different to us, and it just kind of puts things in perspective of how unimportant football is, how unimportant it is in terms of, yes, it's our lives, it's my livelihood, it's things that you wake up in the morning, you go and check the news, you go and watch the game, you go, all these type of things are, yes, football runs our lives, but it really puts life into perspective, people. It really does. And I feel like this is a moment for everybody to reflect. Use this moment to reflect. Use this moment to look within. Use this moment to hug your family, bro. Call your mum. Call your dad. Call your brother. Call your friends. Message them. Talk to that person you haven't spoken to in a while. Because at any given moment, people, my life, your family, anybody's life can be gone just like that. When I went to bed last night, I would never have expected to wake up that Diogo Jota has passed away. Now, you guys probably don't even need this message because you've probably experienced death in your family before. I know somebody right now that's going through cancer, and it's heartbreaking, and so I've been thinking this way already. But I know sometimes you just need something to trigger it. Sometimes that's just the case. And I said, listen, I feel like people just need to look within. Life is short. Do not take it for granted. A lot of people go and start that business. If you want to start a business, go and start that business. If you want to do a podcast, go and do a podcast. If you want to do that run, go and do that run. If you want, whatever it is, life is short. Make sure you enjoy it because it could be gone just like that. As we've seen, it can go at any given moment. Now, I'm a believer. I'm a Christian. This makes me want to get even closer to God. Because one day you are here, we're in this physical earth, we're here right now. But next moment, according to my beliefs, you're in the afterlife. Whether that be heaven, whether that be hell, you're in the afterlife in any given moment. My friend just told me now that He was living with a roommate who is 30 years old. Everything was healthy about him. It was his former flatmate, and he was found dead in his bathroom. 30 years old, heart beating fine. He does 10K runs. Anything can happen, people. And listen, I just want to give Jota his flowers, It's crazy. It's crazy. I want to give Jota his flowers. Jota was that type of player. On a more positive note, Jota was that type of player who I just never understood how he could score, how he scored so much goals. So I'll be like, oh, he hasn't got this level of this or that. But then Jota would score goals. I used to say, listen, when Jota comes on, when you see him warming up, lock back in, because Diogo Jota knows where the goal is. Jota the shotter, Jota the slotter, Jammy Jota. He just knew how to find a goal, man. I always said that he was like Chicharito at Man United. Like, this guy could score with his head. He scored. But by the way, he's one of the best headers of a ball for under 6 foot I've ever seen. His leap, his timing, his finishing off both feet. The guy was a proper finisher. And as soon as he walked into Liverpool, he was one of the signings of the season that first summer. Or that first January, was it, I believe, or was it summer? Finisher. Such an important part of, like, you always felt like when he's fit, he should be starting. There's Darwin Núñez, but you always felt like when Jota's fit, he should be starting, because he just knew where the goal was. Even if he comes off the bench, he's going to score. He'll score off his nose. He'll score off his bum. He's one of them players. He'll score off his shoulder. He's just in that role. And I don't think we've ever experienced something where a footballer has died in their prime years like this. Like at this level. Like, I know I was alive for when Mark Vivian Foe died, and who died on the pitch tragically, and that sent shockwaves across the world, and it really just put everything to perspective again. But Diogo Jota, I just haven't seen someone of this level. This guy just won the Premier League. He just won the Nations League. And I ain't seen something like this. And it's sad. It's sad. But as I said, I just want this to be a day that people use to, don't just use it as a day, just reflect. Reflect on life, man. Reflect on what you're doing right now. Reflect. Do you think you're maximizing your life? Do you think you're maximizing those days where you're just sitting around, and that might be what you want to do? That's fine. But procrastination, if you're procrastinating about anything, put it aside. Go and do it. Go and try and be successful. Go and enjoy your life. It's good to know. It feels good to know that, Diogo Jota probably enjoyed a great life. He enjoyed a great life. He's a Premier League football player. He's got a beautiful family. He won things. That's kind of comforting to know. But at the same time, 28 years old, dying at 28 years old because of a tire burst in your vehicle. And this is what I mean. Just getting home is a blessing, people. Just getting home from work, just getting home from school, getting home from college, getting home from uni, getting home to go and see your girlfriend, that is a blessing, bro. Getting home is a blessing. I just want people to think about things that way. The amount of times I just get in my car, drive, spin up to a friend's house, go back home, driving at 4 a.m. and you just get in your bed and think, oh, this is just normal. Nah. You were covered. You were blessed. God blessed you to get home. Give thanks. Now, I'm not here to tell people what to do, but listen, I do push people to try and, if you have faith, strengthen it. If you don't believe, give it a chance. Find faith. But guys, there's no monetization on this video, because I don't think it feels right to try and even monetize in any way off something like this. I just wanted to give a message, to the people, and it's just RIP Diogo Jota, and I have no doubt that Liverpool, who are a fantastic club, have dealt with tragedies before. I have no doubt that Liverpool will handle this and look after the families, be there every step of the way. And truly, honestly, it's not even about the football. Like, I'm not thinking about what happens next season. I'm not thinking about anything like that. I don't want people to even get into that. Just think about the loss of life that has taken place. The loss of life. And, you know, I'm seeing a lot of people say rivalries aside. Rivalries. Fuck that. Fuck the rivalries aside talk, bro. This is a loss of life. It doesn't matter if it's a fucking rival, bro. I've seen people. I saw when Harvey Elliott went and broke his ankle, whatever happened to him. And I was like, damn. When you see something happen, we're all humans. What do you mean? Fuck the rivalry aside, people. We're all human beings. And this is what I mean, where we dehumanize players and athletes. It's not rivalries aside. It's you as a human being having compassion, having a heart. I don't need to say rivalries aside to Diogo Jota. R.I.P. to him. R.I.P. to his brother. God bless his family. But just got married. God bless them kids. I can't imagine that the pain that they're going through right now. And again, as I said, if you know anybody, like, guys, call your friends, bro. Call your people. Just look into it. Look into yourself. Me, I'm recently signing up to a GP. I want to get a full body MOT. I want to know what's going on in my body. I've put it off for too long. Like, I know that's not how Jota passed, but this is what I'm like. Just try and keep your life. What's the word? Preserve your life. Guys, again, one more time, RIP Jota, and make sure in the comments you guys give your best memories of Diogo Jota. He used to play esports. He was a good character. This one's it's hard, man. It's sad. I ain't seen something like this in the sport, man. And as I said, put your RIPs in the chat, not in the chat, sorry, in the comments. Give us your best memories. Let's make the comment section a wholesome place, please, people. Anything negative, I promise you now, anything negative, I will block every single person. I will block every single person. So RIP to Jota. As I said, guys, stay prayed up. It's your boy CultureCams. You know, I just didn't feel like it'll be right. I had other videos to talk about. I'm not going to talk about them today. I just don't think it'll be right to talk about other videos and other things, because like it just doesn't feel right, you know. It just doesn't feel right. It doesn't really make sense to do it in this particular moment, talking about anything else but what has just happened. I'm sure, you know, it'll affect Liverpool fans a lot. You know, Wolves fans, people that have played for Football Club Porto, it'll affect them a lot, because that's somebody they cheered for. That's somebody that they so even for them, you know, condolences. Honestly, it's a sorry, I got some. It's a sad thing, man. Guys, it's your boy CultureCams. I'm out. Peace.